Hey guys, and welcome back to the Old Guy Farmer's Single Player Challenge over at Old Guy Farms. So this is day 23, I believe, of 24-day seasons, year 1. We have hopefully time today to make a whole ton of money by selling our silage bales. We're going to run one bale up to the sell point and see what we get, and if it is the same as what we got yesterday or greater, then we are going to sell the whole lot. We may hold back just a few bales to sample the pricing over the next couple days, but we're going to basically sell the whole lot if we can. Let's go ahead and pick up our eggs before we forget them. Let's check our sheep's cleanliness. Alright, so they're good to go. We have rain in the forecast today, and we have snow in the forecast for tomorrow. Alrighty. So let's unload the bale. Let's strap it down. We've got, it's nice to see that our forecast for spring has changed to just have 2 days of rain. I believe yesterday it was showing 3 days of rain. Get rid of that forecast. So my goal for the day is, if our bale price is indeed $1,058, $1,057-ish dollars, we will sell all the bales, but we'll hold back. We'll hold back 3 or 4 to just see how the prices are tomorrow and early in spring. Oh, $1,063. Well, let's see. Of course, I go past it. Bales. So Friday we sold our first sample bale. Hey Isaiah, and we got 1,058. The next day we sold it for 1,073. The last 2 days we sold it for 1,087. And then today it's 1,063. So the price is going down. We need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of these bales right now. If we hold on to them any longer, we'll just lose even more money. Up, up, up. So it looks like we should have sold them in day 3 or 4 of winter. All right, that's this trailer is outstanding. This trailer holds 42 round bales. That's right, 42 round bales. It's ridiculous. And what's even more ridiculous is I think it only holds like 30 square bales. Alright, let's sold some more. Let's not tip the whole lot over. Let's not tip the lot over. There we go. So while I am selling these bales, I'll go ahead and mention that, as you know, the contest is who can win the most, or who can earn the most money over 3 years, and whoever does will then win the Platinum DLC that is released in November. Should I win, I will be giving away the Platinum DLC to one lucky viewer. How do you enter, you may ask? Entering is extremely easy. All you need to do is, in episode 72, which will be the last episode of the challenge, you need to put in a comment, how many bales did I sell for the entire 3-year challenge? The person who guesses the correct number of bales, or the person who's the closest, will win the Platinum DLC, and it's basically the person who puts the first timestamp of the correct guess. A little hint is that since we have sheep, there may be something else other than silage bales that we consider to be a bale. I guess the only real negative aspect about this trailer is that it has a fairly small pickup range with respect to the auto load. But I mean, come on, you can transport 42 bales. That is ridiculous. So my goal now is to have $1 million by the end of this game day. We should earn about $330,000 from our bale sales. We started with $650,000, I think. So $1 million should be very easily obtainable. This should put us around $920,000, I think. $934. Now we've got a stack of bales back at the main farm. Let's go back and get them. I think this is definitely the game day that the other contestants have been waiting for, to see how much money we're going to earn off of these bales. I'm a little depressed that we are leaving money on the table by not selling them at the absolute highest price. But now we know. Let's slow these trains down. Now we know the absolute highest price we've seen so far for silage bales is day 3 and day 4 of winter. So middle winter. So we will make a note of that, and in year 2 and 3, that's when we will sell our inventory of bales. So, as I said, we're going to hold back a few, just in case, just to get a feel for the pricing. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's do 7. Okay. So we have 7 bales. That's just enough to sell 1 for the last day of winter and sell 1 for each game day of spring. Just to check. We could sell them all and get the most money possible, but we're going to head and just to make sure that nothing funny happens with our pricing. Isaiah, have you been watching the other contestants in this challenge? Who's your, dare I ask, who's your favorite at this point for winning? $949,000. So we only need to earn $50,000 to achieve our goal. Well, thank you for having the faith that that I've got the winning strategy. I think it's still a bit too early because there's some competitors that are definitely not too far into the game year. I'm most interested in Rubber Burner's strategy of logging exclusively. He feels that it should be very easy to achieve $100,000 a day, which is fairly easily achieved because we haven't logged heavy each day, and each day we have logged, we've earned about $90,000 to $99,000. You know, while we did just earn $300 and some thousand, we basically worked for 12 days to get that. So if we had earned $100,000 a day, we'd have just made basically 1.2 million, but the first year, as far as I see it, is a year to ramp up production, and we have positioned ourselves to have a very profitable year 2 with 96 sheep, with 5 or 6 fields to put grass in. Most of our fields already have grass planted in them, so they'll be growing from the outset. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might be stuck. There we go. That sold bale indicator, that poor thing's going to be scrolling for quite a while. Oh, let's get into this. Let's check. We have one day. At the end of this game day, we need to be doing maintenance on our vehicles. I don't want that counter to get down to 0 because I'm worried that the maintenance will be significantly higher if it gets to 0. This one also has one day till maintenance is due. So this is actually the earliest that we have gotten to logging in the last few game days. Last few game days, it seems like we haven't gotten around to logging until close to midday. Well, I don't think I'll be... Doesn't it look like I'm right on top of the tree? No. That's funny. Let's just take $321,000 in sold bales. Not a bad take for the day. Hey, country girl, how are you doing? I said you seem to really enjoy the tank warfare. That was absolutely a hoot to watch. Mostly a hoot to just listen to your your aggravated commentary. Hey Robert, how you doing? You all missed the fun. We just sold all of our silage bales. You did indeed. In fact, you're probably going to be seeing the sold bales thing tick off for quite a while. We just sold $321,000 worth of bales. You You can see right here from our indicator. So we started checking the price on our silage bales on game day Friday, I guess 4 days ago. 1,058. And then the next day was 1,073. The last 2 days it was 1,087. But today it was down to 1,063. So fearing an even bigger price drop tomorrow, we sold all but 6 bales. The plan is to sell 1 bale for tomorrow, and then 1 bale for each day in spring, just to check. I don't anticipate the price to go up any further, but it's just to check. We had a storm come through here earlier this afternoon, and we lost power for a few seconds. That's why I was late starting that second stream. So we really should sell, if you're going to, so Trucker Brad, if you're going to sell silage bales, it appears the best time to do it is day 3 or day 4 of winter, basically midwinter. Prices started to drop once we hit late winter. And that's the beauty of this being a streamed series, is that there really isn't anything that's alright, I cut one of these little old trees down with the Ponzi the other day and it disappeared on me. Oh no, we're gonna leave those. I'm not gonna cut those. Yeah, so, you know, there's nothing hidden. I don't know if you saw the stream where I sold the Fords, but apparently the Fords don't depreciate in value. Because I sold 2 Fords that had close to 9 hours on them each. And I sold them basically for the same price that I paid for them. So, while the Fords may be slow, they don't seem to depreciate. Did you buy the Ergo? Did you enjoy it? We're gonna stick the We're gonna stick to the Scorpion until next winter. Next winter we'll get the Ergo. I'm really wondering if that buy bales message will stay there the whole stream. Because the trailer we used had some insane capacity of 42 round bales. Do you know of any good bullnose or cab over trucks? I've been looking for a good cab over. I saw Big Hoss's cab over, but I didn't really like the interior of it. And it didn't seem like it got dirty. I'm looking for a good cab over that gets dirty and has a decent interior. I'm thinking a small old cab over with like one rear axle would be a great farm truck. We've had a dry winter up to this point. We're scheduled to have some rain today and snow tomorrow. We might get accumulation. We'll have to see. I saw Old Guy Farmer's winter, and he had a little accumulation, but nothing much. Try this again. There we go. And we've got a pretty decent spring. I'm a little worried about when we'll get thawed ground. Simply because day 2 of spring is 29 degrees low. We learned that you cannot work the field in frozen ground. So you can't even fertilize. It throws up a message and says you cannot work the field because it's frozen ground. I don't know if you saw that on the last stream that we tried. Even dry fertilizer. Yep, we tried to fertilize this field behind us, and it said something like, while the ground is frozen, you cannot work the field or something. Yeah, I never noticed that the rippling there makes it look like the river is flowing. Trees, look at them. At some point we'll move up into a proper forest, I guess. Oh, I guess our Bale's message has run out now. Yeah, I've got the, I don't know if you probably saw that I've got the small Massey Ferguson fertilizer spreader from the Massey pack. It's got a decent capacity, it's cheap, and it's has a really nice spread on it. It spreads 20 meters. And we brought it down here to this field and tried to fertilize, and it wouldn't work. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I ought to rip the head off of the thing. Big boys up in this hill. Gotta make sure you get them. What else has everybody got themselves occupied with in chat? What other games you've been playing recently? Well, we'll just skip you then. How about that? Oh no. City skylines, that's what the old guy Farmer's been messing with, isn't it? It's like Sim City. Yeah, it's starting to dry out here. I don't think I'm going to mow the grass this weekend because I don't think it's grown enough. We'll just take this one out. What's miscreated? Miscreated. I think we're going to take this one out, and then we're going to go across the street and start working on that strip. Oh, okay. That might be something Country Girl would be into, but I think she just does PS4 stuff. We don't really have any big trees along the road here, but we took the grass out, the trees out over here because I want to get to that little bit of grass. So we're going to take these trees out just so that we can get to the grass here and not have to worry about running into these stupid little trees. And any day I get to take out a road sign is a good day. So I think the Ergo is actually faster also if you when driving than this. I think I was paying it. I think I saw that when I was looking at the stats. Hi Jamie, how you doing? Yeah, we're still going to do silage bales. It's obviously winter now, so we can't be. There's no cutting the grass. In fact, if you look at our money total, we just sold the silage bales that we made over summer. So we basically depleted our supply of silage bales, and now we need to come spring, summer, and autumn, we need to replenish them. Yeah, I've got a modded Scorpion that cuts 12 meters, and but I didn't bring it into the challenge. 12 meters pretty much fills up that log truck, front to back. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly, if washing a vehicle actually makes a difference. And if it does it change the daily expense, or does it change the repair expense? I don't know what the skip night bug is. Can you explain on that a little bit? Another fabulous season sunset. And until we own the field that's directly in front of us, we're just going to leave those trees there. Yeah, because this thing goes at a screaming 14 miles an hour. I think the Ergo goes something like 20 something. I don't know. We're doing 6-day seasons, so I don't know if it has to deal with 9-day seasons or not. What I found was map grass appeared to be fully grown in, I think, late spring in year 1. So we'll be interested to see how it grows, I guess, by year 2. The grass that we planted in these fields in year 1 wasn't fully grown until the last till late summer, so we only got 2 cuttings off of that. So we'll just have to, I guess, wait and see how it all works. This thing doesn't necessarily look dirty, but we're going to wash it anyway. I think this thing would be dirtier. No problem, Shaky. Yeah, I saw your message about the sheep, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I thought I'd just try it for myself and see what happened, and basically I could replicate your issue. So I think that what they typically call the bale destroyer isn't in the altar. Holy bejesus. That was expensive. So that was $1,900. That was awful. Takes loose, is that what you're meaning? Or it takes a grass bale? Here comes the rain. They've been saying it's going to rain all day. Looks like it's going to rain into the evening and then turn over to snow. Yeah, well, if you want to do sheep early, you're going to be paying a big old premium. I'm sure you saw the price of the sheep. Your best bet is to wait until mid-autumn. You can buy your sheep for just over $3,000 a head. All right. We're going to run this up to the sawmill, then we're going to run our truck back to the farm and do maintenance on it. Then we got to come down here and get our telehandler, and I want to run it back up to the farm and do maintenance on it, because all of this stuff has maintenance is required in one day, and I don't know if that basically means that if we don't do maintenance today, it'll be really, really expensive tomorrow. The cheapest animals, the earliest an animal is cheap is cows in midsummer. They're going to be, I think, $3,600, $3,700 come mid-summer. If you try to buy them right now, they're going to be over $5,000 a head. I think pigs are cheapest in late autumn. What you can do is open the seasons.zip file. There's a data folder. In the data folder, there's an economy.xml file. If you look in there, you'll see basically the price breakdown for the animals, as well as the price breakdown for, I think, the crops and bales. And basically the way it's broken down is there are 12 transitions in the game. Each season has 3 transitions. So transition 1 is early spring. Oh, wrong side. Transition 2 is mid-spring. Transition 3 is late spring, and it goes all the way to transition 10 being early winter, and transition 12 being late winter. And what is listed is basically a price factor. If it's above 1.0, then the price is a premium. It's above the base game price. If the price is below 1.0, then it's a savings or a price reduction. And basically you can just see at which transition has the lowest price factor, and that would be when you could buy your animals at that particular animal at the lowest price. Do you have the GT Master mod? Yes, I did. I downloaded the update to that mod. Over on another save game, I was messing with it. Other than being a cool, interesting piece of machinery, it doesn't seem to save you any time at all in making bales. By the time and it requires a heck of a lot of machinery. Because you've got to have a tractor dedicated to run it, and then you've got to have a tractor to run a forage wagon to basically pick up the bales, or pick up the loose. Then you got to run it over to the machine and dump it in. And then you got to have a tractor dedicated to basically collecting the bales and taking them back. Let's just do this. Alt R. Oh, look, $35 to maintain the truck, but the Scorpion's $1,900. That's highway robbery. That's where I learned about the variable pricing on the silage bales. I think we're starting to get some frozen rain on the roads. It's starting to get pretty slick. We're going to need to watch out and make sure we don't wrap ourselves around a tree. Guess it's too long. Yeah, I noticed that. It would give me obviously the bale type. It would give me the weight and the capacity of the bale, and then I saw it also would give me the price. So I kind of thought about activating it for this challenge just to get that visibility of the information. But then I thought that might be a cheat, since Farmer's Touch, or since the game extension mod is banned. And part of what the game extension mod will do is give you the Farmer's Touch information. I just thought that extra information would be an unfair advantage, so I didn't activate it for this map. But I did see that it gave you that information. I thought that was pretty cool. It is a neat mod. The Loco Drive. You just need to remember that the trains are running. Because if you forget and then you get plowed into by a train, it's rather scary. There was a stream where I was crossing the train crossing, and it was one that didn't have a gate. And I was in first person, and next thing I know, my view is completely going all over the place. And by the time my view settles down, the front of my tractor is buried into a building. And that's when I realized that I got plowed into by a train. Earlier today, I downloaded and put in the drone mod. That's a fun little mod to play with, but it's just as hard to drive as a real drone, or fly as a real drone. It would have been a Blue Ridge Acres stream that happened on. Alright, like I said, we're going to run over here and get our telehandler. I want to get it serviced before midnight. I also want to earn $1 million before midnight. I don't know if we'll be able to get that done or not. We have 1 day till maintenance is due. Get out of my way. No train, we're just going to cross the tracks. Hey, the squad, what's up? The drone has 2 camera angles. Well, I guess it has 3. There's one where you can basically see above the drone, and you can see the drone kind of third person. There's one camera angle where you're basically looking forward, and then the third camera angle is looking straight down. Alright, what we're going to do is We haven't washed this telehandler. We're going to $35. So clearly washing it does not make the semi-annual maintenance any cheaper. Maybe it makes the nightly maintenance cheaper. So let's wash it and see if we're cheaper tonight. We don't have a drone on this map. I was just playing with it on another map. With the challenge and the 15 times speed, there really isn't time to play with the drone on this map. All right, we have 5 days, so we don't need to maintain that one. I don't have a vid on it. I was just messing with it. I found it rather difficult to control and fly properly. I did learn that the left mouse button causes it to raise in elevation or altitude, and the right mouse button allows it to lower in altitude. But it's more like you click the left mouse button and it starts to increase altitude, and you let go of the mouse button and it still is increasing altitude, and then you have to hit the right mouse button to make it slow down increasing altitude until finally it stops increasing. If you click it too much, then it starts going lower in the ground into the sky. You have a forward and reverse, and then you have a turn, a left and a right. So you don't really have a left turn, right turn. If you want to turn, you basically have to go forward, and then you have to turn the whole drone, but you're still flying forward. I'm sure it's something that just takes getting a little used to. We maintain that, we maintain that, we maintain. Alright. I was just checking to make sure we had all of our machines that have engines in them maintained, and we do. Alright, have yourself a good evening. There's some logs. I say it's dark, you can't see the logs. Alright, let's see if we can get one more load sold before midnight. Of course, the one log that's jacked is one of the last logs to load right. Alright, we'll go run these up to the sawmill. Alright, thanks. I'll see you later, Shaky. So we might have snow on the ground come morning. Jamie Britt asked, are you allowed to use the auto bale fork? Sure. Auto load trailers are allowed, so an auto bale fork should be allowed. It stopped raining, so I guess the snow might come a little bit. There we are, $1 million. We have met our goal for the day. I wanted to get $1 million by the end of today, and we have done that. That load did not net us too much money because all those trees along the road were really little. Whoa, we lost a log. We'll just have to pick you up. So if we're quick, we may be able to get another load sold before midnight. We'll have to see how fast we can load it up, because we know it takes 20 minutes from that area of the map to get to the sawmill. So it takes 40 minutes to get there and back. We basically have 45 minutes. We're not going to be able to do it. I mean, technically we could probably get to the sawmill and leave the truck there. So one thing I was wanting to do, or hoping to do, would be to take those stumps out that are lining the road. We'll have to see if we have any snow accumulation tomorrow, if they cover up the stumps or not. see, it's almost 11:50. We need to get off this log. That's not good. Alright. We're going to save the game real fast and fast forward into tomorrow. Before midnight. Oh, it's snowing. It's snowing. Alright, let's see if we can't get off this log. Oh, we have snow coverage. We have one layer of snow. We won't get tracks. There you go, guys. We've got snow on the map. All right. We're going to drive this back, and we're going to jump over to the farm. Just check out the snow mask over there, and then we're going to save and close out for the night. I want to thank you guys for watching. We will hopefully stream day 6 of winter tomorrow evening. Can't guarantee it because we've got some plans, and I'm not sure when we'll be back, but that's the goal. So here you can see we've got an area protected by snow. Let's jump over here. You can see where we've got the snow mask where we don't have any snow. No snow in the building. No snow under there. No snow there or there. No snow under our shed. Definitely no snow under where we put our bales at. That's all good. Let's check and see if we have snow over here. So, a little bit of no snow here. Feeding troughs are good. Water's good. Oh, we got some snow in there, guys. Must have blown in there. And let's check sheep. $4,500. Alright. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. And like I said, we're going to let's check our finances out. See how we did. So our greenhouses are still bringing in $17,000. That's good. Property maintenance is up a wee bit. Vehicle running costs are way up. There's our sold bales. There's our sold wood. All right. So we're at $1,008,000. Thanks for watching, good guys, and until next time. Happy farming.